Welcome, welcome. All right. So you guys now know what is now at stake as an illegal immigrant. Now you now know that you can't go to places where you think is safe anymore, like the schools, churches, hospital. It's a no area for anyone who is illegal in the United States. So this is what they call fire on the mountain. Like, damn, like, it's crazy. You know, especially those with children, those that are married with children, or those with medical conditions. You start wondering, like, how will they cope? Like, and for how long can they hide from the system? The immigration authorities, you know, now searching everywhere for illegal immigrants. Now they are being pursued like rats. You know, it's horrible. I understand how to feel, but it is what it is. Like, this is what he said he would do, and he's now fulfilling it. Quick, quick. You see, it's just that it has happened. In fact, it's happening now because some people caused it upon the innocent ones. The innocent ones are now paying the bitter price of those bad illegal immigrants who came in, and the only thing they feel and they know what to do is to go into crime. Selling illegal stuff, stealing, robbing, killing the people, raping, all sort of evil. They carried out, you know. Uh, Man, who will tolerate such? Even in your own home, you imagine it. You might feel hurt, but fine. But it's just that these bad guys never care about you not understand what others felt. Now, you know that many that were raped, that were killed, wouldn't have been killed. They would have still been alive till now if only the president, the previous one, did the right thing. Keep deporting all that have overstayed in the country and are illegal. If they have been doing the right thing, the people that lost their lives wouldn't have lost their lives. They would have still been alive till today. You know, politics sometimes they just have to take it easy. Sometimes know when to cross the red line and when not to cross the red line. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been raped. I know this has a negative effect on them psychologically. They will remain unstable for many years to come, traumatized. So you might think it's bad, but he's saving a situation that could befall thousands of people. Maybe this year, next year, next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You never can tell who will be next. Definitely. So imagine removing all these people who are illegal. Among all the thousands that will be removed, definitely you can tell that the ones that are likely to have killed, maybe if they were left, they will still kill someone this year or next year, or rob someone, or beat up someone, or stab someone, or rape someone. Among them, they will still commit it. So now, if he removes them, he have saved a future disaster, waiting to happen. So this is what he has done for his people. Now, the people will not realize the good he has done because they might be thinking that all the illegal immigrants are innocent. Okay, you will say, let him take away the bad ones among them, but how can you tell who is the bad one among all the illegal immigrants? Those ones that don't have the right to stay. How can you tell that this one is good and this one is bad? Because for all that are illegal, for all that are illegal, still have the plan to commit crime if they can't find a way to survive. Definitely, they will take to crime just to survive, to steal, to rob, break into homes, do all sort of evil, you know. So now they can't go hide in the church anymore. They can't hide in schools anymore. Sometimes they go there to act like they are sick, or they hide in the church like they will never come out. The pastors, the priests will keep them there for many years. Maybe they will be like, okay, let's keep them here maybe for 4 years. After all, his tenure will only last for 4 years. So if we can hide them, then they are safe. After 4 years, his tenure is over. Maybe the next president could come and then, block the whole thing. Then they can be free once again. Now they can't access healthcare. okay, how can their children go to school? For those that already, how can they take their children to school? They will be in permanent hiding because once they're out, those immigration authorities could easily spot them, because now while they'll be walking on the street or going to the market or can be stopped at any point in time and say, hey, document, can I see your papers? And when they check, the person don't have the right to stay, to remain there, visa expired long ago, then the person will be asked to leave, not just to leave. The person will be arrested immediately, taken to the deportation center where they'll now process them, profile them, and deport them, take them out of the system, the country. So, well, many have already, left by themselves. Like they just have to live by themselves, because they don't want to stand that shame. They can't figure out how to hide for this number of years without being spotted. Because who will even keep you in his or her house? Who will do that? Actually taking risk, heavy risk, So let the country, go to safe places where they feel they are safe, Many already hiding in churches, in some schools, in some places like that, But these people, they don't want to risk any chance of removing all these illegal immigrants. So they are places, to fish them out. So I know it's horrible. Bitterness, the anger will be in those that will be deported. When they come back home to their country, they may never remain the same anymore because they felt already that they are already in their comfort zone, relaxed, doing their thing. Those doing good were doing good. Those doing bad were doing bad. They felt like, oh, I can never be caught. I've been here for 10 years. I've been here for 20 years. Nothing has happened to me. So now this is time. This is the time. Survival of the fittest. So I don't know why they should not feel that bad. You know, I pray most of them must have a lot of money. So when they come back home, they can still start up a business, or maybe some of them have gotten some education certificates, learned some things, So when they come back home, they can easily fit in. They can their own country system. Maybe they can get a nice job or start up a nice business with the few money they have with them. And I pray that the government, upon returning them back to their countries, like deporting them, I wish the government could give them some money, maybe give them some money, you know. So when they come back, they can easily start up something like start up a small business or whatever do with it. At least they'll figure it out themselves. But if you send them home empty-handed, like without anything, I think it could be traumatizing because they'll be thinking, where would they start from? Where would they start from? Who would they start begging money from? So most of them might end up committing suicide. Most of them might end up doing something very hard when they find any American citizen freely in their own country. They might just want a revenge and beat up that American person they'll find in their own country. They'll be like, okay, you're an American, right? You're in my country. I'm gonna deal with you. I know where you guys are lodging. I know where you guys are, where your homes are. We'll go attack you guys. So this could be the consequences. Now there are Americans of enemies all over the world because when you deport about, let's say, 500,000, 1 million people. Imagine all these 1 million people scattered all over the world, And then you, as an American, you are traveling to those countries. Pray that you will not meet one of those that were deported in a very harsh way, because when you meet such person, the person might want to devour you. So it's just like Americans creating enemies everywhere. But some will say, who cares? They have to leave. Yes, they have to leave, but you know, understand it's your country, but don't let them go empty. That's all I'm saying. Try to treat them with love, give them love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give them love. So, well, for all you illegal people living in America, your time is up. Just know that your time is up. You can't walk freely anymore. You can't go to that favorite club where you go relax with friends, chill, take some nice drink, play with the girls, play with the guys. You can't do any of such anymore. Even to those nice restaurants where you go out with your man, your girl. You can't do those things anymore. It's not possible because your the immigration authorities are everywhere. They're now everywhere, both on uniform and those not on uniform. So when they see you, they can tell because your body language will tell you are living in fear, you are walking in fear. So they can easily ask you, hello, can I see your papers, document, anything to show you're legal? So if you think you can hide, ask yourself, can you do it? How would you do it? How would you sustain yourself? Have you saved up a lot of money? Huh? Because if they can go into schools, in churches, in hospitals to fish out people, damn, that means even when you hide in your friends, home, they could easily come there too to knock at the door to check, because they could report some strange movements in that house. Even neighbors could make a call and report. So you see, it will be very difficult. And living in the house, lock yourself, is like you have imprisoned yourself for 4 hot years. You'll be there, sitting down, worried, looking out the window. When you hear the siren, wow, wow, your heart start beating, skipping. You start becoming afraid. Like, are they coming here? Are they coming here? Discover that they're not coming there where you're hiding. You're like, oh my Lord, thank God for today. I was not spotted. So you see, you'll live the rest of your 4 years in fear. Does it really worth it? Does it really worth it? Come to think of it, back home where you came from, you will still discover that you still have a lot of rich people there. Yeah, yeah, you still have a lot of rich people. Just do the right things, things will start working for you as well. Apply the knowledge you have gotten from America. Maybe you went to a kind of school, you learned some skills, you can still come back and apply those knowledge, before you know it, you start making money. You bounce back. After all, a lot of people have been deported many years ago. And now, when they look back, they still appreciate that deportation. They are happy now because now they are free to do whatever they want. They can come back and start making money. They can come there, do their shopping. They can come there, do their shopping. They can come there, do their shopping. They are not happy because when they were deported many years ago, many of them thought that life is over for them. But upon coming back, they relaxed and figured out, okay, this is not the end of my life. I can start this, I can do that, I have some money, I can do this or that. Before they fix themselves in somewhere. So you can also do that. So don't think this is death sentence. You can still make it, Just believe in yourself. Believe is the key. You have to believe in yourself, never give up, and don't think of even taking your life. It doesn't worth it. They are trying to fix their country. So you have to respect that, you know. So, and also, if you think that you can hide and still come out after some years, just know that the next president can still come in and put in a very harsh law, you know, and make it more harder. Because now, all over the world, especially in the Western world, they are trying to limit illegal immigration. They are trying to limit the way people come into their country because it's becoming a disaster. They can't handle it anymore. So that's why these things are happening also in Europe, America. It's happening in those places. So since times have changed, it's not like before anymore. So that is it. I'll be stopping here for now. So please, what do you have to say about all these things? Are you happy about it? Do you think it's nice? Or are you against it? Even if you're against it, what can you do? What can you do? Hmm? So remember, if you say remain, just know that no one knows who will be next. No one knows who these illegal migrants could kill or rape or beat up or stab. No one knows. Tomorrow, it could be you. So taking them out will save the danger that was meant to happen in the future. So that's that. Life goes on. Okay. So for me, I'm out of here. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell me your thoughts in the comment section. All right.